by Andy Evans in the blade 1 position, pulling up into the loop with blades 2 and 3 on the outside, and blades 4 just pulling up into the loop. And Andy Evans is a co-founding member of the team. He's been with the team since 2006, and this is his first season leading the team. Now up into the vertical. This is a great picture opportunity. You'll see blades 1 and 4 performing pushovers and blades 2 and 3 stall turning. And this is Falling Angels. Now the team are going to head directly to the crowd line now. This is the first break within the blades display. The pilots will be pulling up to about 8G, high G manoeuvre. They're in staggered formation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the crossbar break. Now keep your eyes on blades 2 and 3 on the left and the right. This is the first synchronised pairs performance from blades 2 and 3. Into snap rolls, pulling through opposition circles. And blade 2 is James McMillan. He's new to the team, he started just this season. And blade 3 is Kirsty Murphy. They're closing speed now, ladies and gentlemen, 350 miles an hour, going in for the cross. And now you can see blades 1 and 4 approaching for their cross before pulling up into the vertical. Blade 4 is Gerald Cooper. He's a new pilot to the team this year. And you might recognise his name from the air show circuit. It's an absolute honour to have him as part of the team. Now watch very carefully as the plane slowly lose speed to 0 miles per hour before falling backwards through their own smoke. And here we go with Gerald Cooper's first solo performance. We're having 2 solo performances from Gerald. Highly experienced pilot with over 6,500 flying hours. He started off his flying career in the late 80s as a specialised operations pilot. He has over 20 years aerobatic flying experience. He isn't a former Red Arrow like blades 1, 2 and 3, but what he does bring to the team is some fantastic aerobatic experience. So this year we have been working really hard on the training schedule with Gerald. He has mastered formation flying, as well as teaching the other pilots a thing or two about aerobatic flying. We'll see a little bit more of Gerald a little bit later on, but if you look to your far left now, you see blades 1, 2 and 3 rolling in. This is one of our most photographed manoeuvres. It's called Crazy. You see Andy Evans blade 1 inverted, full rolled upside down right now. Working really hard on the rudder. And Gerald just catching up with the team as they reposition for their next manoeuvre. And this year we're very proud to be partnered up with 4 very supportive partners, one of which is Aerobytes, a company specialising in flight safety components and software. They're based just up the road in Guildford. The team are pulling round now. They're going into the Aerobytes box bend. And this is a dedication to our title sponsor. For those of you who are using social media, please do share your comments, photos and videos with us. We're on Twitter at the Blades Team, Facebook and Instagram, and the pilots really do love seeing all the photos and reading the comments from the displays. And this is a great picture opportunity now, ladies and gentlemen, for the bobsled. You can just see Gerald Cooper there, flying out of the formation as blades 1, 2 and 3 prepare to pull up into the vertical. This is one of our signature manoeuvres. It's called the hammerhead. You're going to see blades 1, 2 and 3 stall turning to our left. They're pulling about 4G on this tight stall turn. And we're about halfway through the display now. It consists of about 30 separate manoeuvres over a 15-minute display. And each aircraft will travel around 25 air miles during the blades display. And here we go, into a manoeuvre which is dedicated to the RAF centenary. This is the Spitfire roll. Now, one thing that you might not know about the Blades is that we are the world's only aerobatic airline, meaning that we can take passengers flying. So the great thing about the Extra 300, it has 2 seats, one at the front and one at the back. And we fly around 300 passengers every year from our base at Sywell Aerodrome in Northamptonshire. So if you've seen anything today that you would quite like to try yourself, whether it could be aerobatic or close formation flying, head over to theblades.com for more information. We have a couple of dates still available for October. Now rolling in from the left, blades 1, 2, 3 and 4. Going to demonstrate the rolling with the Extra 300. And these are twinkle rolls. Now the Extra 300 has ailerons that span the length of the wing, meaning that the pilots can rotate their aircraft 400 degrees in less than a second, so very, very fast. The Extra 300 is a very agile, very dynamic aircraft. It's fantastic for aerobatic flying. And it was originally designed by a German aerobatic display pilot back in the 1980s. Of course, it's undergone many modifications to what it is today. It has a range of 350 nautical miles and a top speed of 220 knots. This year we have changed our colour scheme, so we are very proud to be sporting the best of British. You can see the Union Jack on the bottom of the plane. And the team rolling in now from the right, pulling up 45 degrees. And this is the Snake. If you'd like to find out a little bit more about the Blades racing team, head over to theblades.com, follow us on social media, see what the aerobatic team and the race team are up to. Rolling in from the left. Team are going to pull up into the quarter clover before performing another break of the display. Want your cameras at the ready for this one, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the fan brake.
Now, play,
And this year the team is very, very proud to be supporting the RAF Benevolent Fund. We've been supporting the charity for the last 4 years. They do some wonderful work. This next manoeuvre is a dedication to the Benevolent Fund, and this is the heart. And approaching dead ahead now, blades 2 and 3. You can see blade 3 barrel rolling over the smoke of blade 2 as they go in for their final cross. This is the barrel and split. And there you can hear the commands from James Macmillan, blade 2. He joins us from RAF Coningsby, where he flew the Typhoon operationally. And blade 3, Kirsty Murphy, she is the first and only Red Arrows pilot. She's a former Tornado pilot and spent 17 years in the RAF before leaving and joining the Blades. Kirsty and James pulling up into the vertical. These are called Lomshevaks, and that is a Czech word for hangover or headache. You can probably see why. And that is a very popular manoeuvre when we take passengers flying with us.
Okay, won't be very long, the blade started early.
And approaching blades 1 and 4. This is their synchronised performance. And they're going to demonstrate flat spins. And now into Gerald's final solo performance. Gerald is the highest ranked UK pilot in the World Championship. He's amassed many accolades during his 20 years of aerobatic flying, and he is the British National Unlimited Aerobatic Champion since 2009. Let's give a big round of applause to Gerald for his solo performances. And now if you look to your far... Now the team are going to line up their final manoeuvre of the display. You'll want your cameras at the ready. This is a new manoeuvre for this season. I'd just like to say thank you to Dunsfold Wings and Wheels for having us back for another year. Hope you've enjoyed the display so far. Now the team will be back tomorrow. At around 12 o'clock we'll have pilot signings. We'll be giving away lots of lovely merchandise, so please do come along and meet the team. Remember to share your lovely pictures on social media with us. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you with the champagne split. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching the Blades aerobatic team.
Thank you, Hannah. Thank you to the Blades. That was wonderful. And thank you to you. Thank you to each and every one of you for coming out today and supporting this event, which obviously supports a lot of charity.
Of the Tiger Club. It's had a bit of a checkered history recently. We were at Red Hill for a long time before moving down to Headcorn, down in Kent, and then from there it's now at Damon's Hall, which is just on the other side of the tunnels there, near Upminster. Very nice little airfield. And they are carrying on the tradition and the namesake of the club. But it is and was founded in 1956, the home of sporting flying in the UK. Coming in from the right, I think I see a couple of monos, which are probably more of the Blades. There's one down, two,
there's a whole four,
three,
of them,
and then we have got four.
Yes.
Excellent.
These are the extra 300s. I love these. They're so much fun.
Yeah. Now the Blades are the... Is he still airborne? Yes, he is. Look at that. No. It's, do you know, there's a devil, that curve in the runway. It produces all sorts of optical illusions.
Yeah, it does. And verbal ones as well.
No. Quite put me off my stroke. The stroke, back to it. The Blades are the only aerobatic airline
Indeed.
in the world. They
Yes.
are actually an airline. You can go just like you would fly with Easy or BA or Virgin or whatever, and fly with these chaps in total security.